Hello everybody, Yolski back here. And oh my, I almost didn't get in time to record this video. Okay, 19 hours before we finish week 2 of Heroes Arena. So, let's get straight to it. I changed every single team from what I used last week, but unfortunately from next week and the last one, I will have to repeat teams. Because my account doesn't have great diversity, sadly. So, I'm doing with what I can here. I am loading with most units I believe can one turn everything here on the 300. Let's hope it does work. I think this was one of the teams I used to run at the beginning of the year before the demon buffs and stuff. So let's take this time to chat a little bit, to talk, and first of all to actually try it out. Okay, no auto enabled. So let's see. We're going to start with this, then we're going to do this, this, and this. So first of all, let's see if that's gonna work. I am using the card set that increases the damage the enemies take from, the damage we deal when we are buffed. Oh shoot, I just realized they have Yon there. Yeah, she needs 4 hits. And I'm surprised that we didn't kill Escanor. Very surprised we didn't kill Escanor. One of the best things about this team is that it doesn't even matter if we get hit or not. Because we will heal anyway at the beginning of the turn. Okay, with... Oh shoot, I should have used an AoE. She's gonna... Yeah, no, that was my mistake. That was a horrible misplay. I thought she only had 1 tick to her shield, not 2. And we delayed this much longer than it had any business being delayed. Sorry, guys. Misplays happen sometimes. I was focused on chatting and I completely forgot to actually count the hits. Okay, but now it's going to be KO. Let's see how much. Yeah. Okay, damage. Anyway, one of the best things about this team and why it was and still kinda is one of my favorite teams to run here is because it heals itself every turn. So even if you're not able to finish in the first turn like I did here, and you take hits, you are guaranteed to start the next turn full HP. See? No worries. Now, this time I'm sure we cannot one turn because of her damage cap, but let's give it a shot and see how it goes if we go full AoE. Oh, 300k. See, her damage cap would not allow us to be able to kill her in... I was about to say, where are my crits? In one turn. But it's not that big of an issue. I don't think her AoE can break our shields, and even if it does, we can... Wait, single target? Okay, we're going to heal it anyway. So, now we can do this, this, and this. Dunzo. Yeah, I have the feeling that the demon team was being a little bit faster than this one. But this one is safer. So, you have to pick your poison. Do you want to be slow and steady getting there? Or you just want to rush through and run a little bit more of a risk, you know? And also, I'm a little bit salty with the demon team. Because I don't got the new Geld. If you got the new Geld and the new demon team, oh yes, please, be my guest. Go there and be happy. She has 2 AoEs, so she's going to be much more useful than the setup I was using last time. I think it was Demiurge. Wait a second, let me just... Yeah, let's do this here again. I think I was using my red Gelda, wasn't I? I know I had Demiurge and then... Oh no, it was Demiurge, the Meliali, and the new DK. I was afraid nobody was gonna die here. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, with this team we're not being able to one turn any fight so far. So, if you value speed above all else, you might want to stick to your demon team in this scenario here. And now, Grand Finale. When I got to this Stariel here that I'm using as a support. First time I got him, and I learned he had a count. Oh, wait a second. Counters. I think I already have an idea for a team next week. Focusing on counters with Albedo and what's his name, Baldur. But be aware, I'm already warning everybody, it's not going to be a quick team. That's just how it is. But we can try using a counter team to see if going second we get any chance. Has any of you ever tried? I think I can get to 300-ish if I'm not using any links. So it would be guaranteed for me to go second. So yeah, I'm going to try that unknown team last week. It sounds very promising. But anyway, I would say that once I got this Sariel, I was very excited for his counter card. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to choose so many PvE fights and stuff. Oh boy, how mistaken I was. Yeah, I really did believe that his counters would actually be worth something. Barely did I know that he was just a reskin of an old unit that already did not do much. Oh, I forgot to put the shield. That already did not do much with his counters. I did try even in PvP a few times. It did not go well. Oh, finally we got it in one turn. It did not go well for me. It was so depressing. Okay, first tower completed with the Goddess team. Let's move on to the next one then. We're going to do all three of them in a row. It's going to be quick, easy. I'm just using for a few alternate teams, but I'm guaranteed. Okay, actually, just as I said, I'm guaranteed. This one in specific, I am not all that guaranteed. I have never used this team here before. Let me see if the artifact set it's not the right one. Okay, let's see what we have here for fairy teams. We're not playing Brawl. Increase allies attack by 5% for each debuff applied to enemies. I guess we gotta do this. It's the only fairy one that showed up here that's not Brawl. I mean, he can apply debuffs, I guess. So let's see. I'm betting here on Beta and Helbram support here, since they are both support of the force, are going to be enough to make our AoEs here with King Indian. Let's do this. Our AoEs with King Indian and with Lancelot be worth it. I think I'm going to start attacking here. Then the next one will be here, and then we'll do this. Let's see if it works. Oh! Okay, I guess it was to worry for nothing. All the support they're getting from Beta and Helbron, I think they are being very decent, I guess. Yeah, well, let's see. Was that just a fluke? Or is just that the case real? Really? Let's see, let's see. Let's do the same thing again. Oh, wait a second. If we do it like this... No... nobody here is actually applying debuffs. I misremembered. So the card set we're using is useless. Yeah, let's do this. This time it didn't kill everybody in one shot. But will this finish? It did. Okay, we're still one turn in everything. So we still got that going on for us.
大したことないな。
大したことないな. Smug as. Okay. Next round. Next stage. Okay, now we know it's not a fluke, we can resume our conversation. Now, I'm very curious to try out the counter team here, trying going second next week. If it works, it would be great. Because it would be great even for me. I have never been able to beat anything above the 300. And as I explained before, there's no real need to do so. So don't worry too much about it. Oh, I was trying to avoid exactly that. But it was fine. Yeah. This one we're going for 2 turns because I was afraid of the invincibility that Thor can get. So I wanted to make sure she would die on the first turn. So this was me being overcautious. There you go. Now, just a little while ago, I also recorded the LR Cusack review. I was reading his kit a little bit more afterwards, and gotta say, I honestly do think he might be replacing my Demiurge. But if you have the new Gelda and if you have the new Meliodas, sadly, I don't think he has a place in the team. I think he's more for players like, well, who don't have either of them and need another option for the team. In that scenario, it is a very good option. But he's not going to outshine him. Whoa! Whoa. Did you see that? I only used his AoE because I wanted to break this shield so King Edian could do full damage. This was impressive. Definitely very impressive. Okay. I love being impressed like this. So, coming back to what I was saying. The new LR Cusack seems like a decent field option. That's the thing. If he became a backline support, he would complement the current Demon team so well that it would not even be funny. Because, to be fair, Demon team already has enough hard hitters. AoEs with Gelda, single targets with Meliodas, AoEs with DK, and single targets with DK as well. Shields. So, yeah, they don't need another mainline, you know, the 3 guys here. I think we can call them mainlines. The other one is backline, I guess. Frontline? Yes, frontline! Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the word. We don't need another frontline supporter, fighter for demons as is. Okay, so let's see here. Now we're with the correct card set. Allies, humans are unknown races. We're going for a full AoE unknown team as well. This team I also used to play with a lot when Lowly Merlin came out, and I started by going back to it once we got Hell again. This one I guarantee you is going to be no worries at all because we're going to have 3 strong AoEs every turn. This, and this. Guarantee we're going to 1 turn every fight. Anyways, coming back. Demon team has already 3 very strong frontline fighters on Meliodas, DK, and Gelda. So if you got all of them, yes, you have no purpose for the new Cusack. I mean, the new LR for the Cusack. It's just going to be box CC for you. Sad but truth. Nothing we can do about that. But I'm very happy to be able to try and play a more decent Demon team, actually. I don't particularly like the Demon team. If you saw my summonings for DK, that is one of the reasons. One of. Just not the reason, but one of. So, I did not invest much on the new Meliodas or Gelda because I was trying to save up for the festival that is potentially coming next week, by the way. Potentially. Those are rumors, a few leaks, but since nothing is guaranteed, I don't like to make videos on rumors. That's why I'm not going to make a video until it's officially announced, you know? Also because I don't have access to the Discord servers where they leak stuff, nor I have the time to be looking there all the time. Very sad, I wish I had. But okay, let's do this, and this. And what is your opinion? Do you think this new Cusack has any utility if you got the newest Demons lineup? I'm talking from the point of view of someone who doesn't. I just read Meliodas and Gelda's kit pretty much on paper, fought against a couple, but if, and there's a big if, there's anyone in the Demon team that can be replaced, I think it might be Gelda. Because Meliodas is very strong with his HP increases and single target damage with the taunt, with the damage reduction. I think he does a lot more for the team than Gelda does. So if there's a possibility of replacing anyone, I can only think it could be him. Other than that, oh, not him, her. But other than that, don't think there's a space for him in the current team. The one good thing about him is that he is geared towards facing Gyarados and Meliodas. That part was very fun. He deals extra damage to pretty much anyone that increases their HP, right? That's what I got from it. So, that particularly targets the new Meliodas and Gyarados because that's precisely what they do. And guys, by the way, I'm playing here now the arena on auto mode. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just selecting the same 3 cards every single time. And you see, it's working every single time. So, this is a no-brainer team for arena. I wasn't using them last week for some reason I can't explain. But there you go. And with this, we completed another arena. Now, let's collect the spoils of the war. Yes. Oh, I collected just from one? I want to collect from all of them. Okay. Let's also gather all of these. And now, as per usual, there's nothing here I particularly need all that much. So I'm going to always be grabbing, and I recommend you do that as well, the LR seals, because they are very difficult. Oh, I already am ready for the new Cusack tomorrow. So, because they are a very rare currency. And they have 2 very decent... Sorry, what is this again? Ah, okay, just to the rewards. I've never seen what happens in the legendary one. 6 diamonds, okay. And 100 coins, this is insane. Anyways. I always recommend you get as many LR seals as possible whenever they're out. Because this currency is used to TA the units and to LR the units. So... Oh, by the way, I finally got all of the released LRs so far. Not leveled up, I'm working on it. They take a lot of resources, but I do have all the LRs. And this is what I meant when it takes a few coins for the TA. You need 10 coins for TA-ing the character to getting this. I only recommend you do that for characters you intend to use in PvP, because it pretty much... The only big change here, fight-wise, is 10% damage resistance. Other than that is the combat class to help you go first. That's it. And it's 10 to TA a character and 100 to LR a character. So you always want to be with at least 100 so you're ready when the new LR is suddenly released. Like this boy here. Tomorrow. Do I have his relic already? Yes, I do. Wait, just a second now. I was about to say, I don't remember having upgraded his relic, and I won't. I only upgrade the ones I know is going to be used for me in PvP and PvE at the very least. For example, he has his upgraded, they have, he has, and so on. And, oh wait, it's time. It's time. Guys, wish me luck. See, I'm not having much luck with this. Let's try to increase my defense or my HP? My defense or my HP? Let's try to increase my HP. And it's like a month I don't get an upgrade in this. Let's see if you guys can get me some luck. No. Last one. Yeah, no. This is so difficult to get up. No kidding. I think it's 3 months or 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't get anything increased there. Anyway, oh, and I got an extra faction with someone. Nice! People are liking me more. Okay, so this is it for today's video, everybody. I wish you all a wonderful time. Sorry, don't go there, Meliodas. Say goodbye to our guests. Yes. Now, please, thank you for the conversation. Also, before I forget that, don't forget to like and subscribe. And tell me, what are your opinions on the new Cusack? I know I asked that on the previous video, but I am still curious. I have not seen the previous video if anyone said anything. So, tell me, do you think he has a place in the main team? Or do you think he's just there for people who don't got the new units? Let me know and I'll see you next video.